Hey guys, I felt called to do a reading that is just about you. I'm getting the feeling that you might need a little guidance going forward on this next part of your journey. And I also feel like you've been worried about other things or other people or stressed about these things, and now you're finally going into a new direction where this is really going to be about you. And I'm even getting like healing from things that need to be purged. Sorry if my shuffling is so loud, but yeah, like I was saying, needing to heal from things that need to be purged. Like this next chapter is about purging things that have been very deep, that are causing life cycles, or needing to know the next steps going forward, needing to get an answer from your angels. I'm also hearing needing your angels to speak freely, clearly. Okay. Your angels want you to go into a direction of like inwardly. Look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they want you to go inward. Some of you guys are finding out like you're heavy on the feminine energy. You know, it's funny because I have a deck of cards and they're literally not even on, like nowhere near me. They're on a shelf. And when I pulled this deck out that I'm about to use, one of those cards just fell. I guess it was leaning on it and it's out of place. It's not even supposed to be here. And it's this card, the Hermit card. So remember when I was saying going inwardly? That card is not even supposed to be there. Oh my God. Okay. On this little container I have, this deck is right here. But next to this card, oh no, they just lit out. Next to this card, like I guess this box that I'm about to use was holding up two cards that are out of place. And look what it says. And these are just two cards that are out of place. Like they're not even, this deck is at least on the shelf, but it wasn't with the cards. The other one is on another shelf that's not connected to this desk. Oh wow. That, okay. You need to see this. Wow, that just threw me. I'm gonna put them back right there. Like, I don't even know why, like, the childhood trauma one is not with the rest of the cards at the top over here. But okay. Everything happens for a reason. So that confirms. Yeah, I had got quiet because I was like, I saw the Hermit card, but then when I put it back, I saw the little pink card come up. I'm like, is there another card there? And that really threw me. Okay, so I'm hearing like untangling your mind, decluttering your mind. You might be prompted to clean up, straighten up your area, clear out your area so you can clear your thoughts, so you can know what to do next. Some of you guys may be led to take a spiritual bath. Okay, so I'm shuffling this, but there's a card that's already flipped over. wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Okay, so somebody might have needed to hear that. Oh. And I feel like somebody's worried about, like, why is this taking so long? Whatever this is to you, it's like the timing is what's making you feel away, like about how soon it's happening, like why isn't it happening now kind of thing. I'm getting like a need to not rush your process. Somebody, wow. Somebody needs to know that, dang, it left me when I saw that card. Oh no, come back. Oh man, it left. No, somebody needs to know. What was it? Oh, okay. I remember what it was. Somebody needs to know that this moment, this time that you're in right now, I'm hearing like this space that you're in. You need to connect back with a part of yourself, your essence. Like you need to connect back to a part of yourself that was lost. It is directly connected to your magic. There's a link between, okay, so you got flourish, and flourish is saying the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from your experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So remember what I was saying about needing to go inside and heal, like your inner child or whatever these traumas are? And do you see how this person is sleeping almost like a baby? She doesn't look like a baby, but it almost puts you in mind as like a baby in a cradle. And then there is a baby. New beginnings. It says the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Wow. That's amazing. So, and then the last one, of course, is healing, which is the ultimate energy I was picking up on in the first place. And this says, now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. And remember when I was saying, like, you're needing to connect back with, like, your magic? It looks like your angels are wanting you to go inwardly. Keep in mind, you have the childhood trauma card and the hermit card that are just randomly there. I feel like you've been hoping for things, people, blessings, manifestations, and right now your angels are like, yes, 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 that's coming. But you need to become. Before those things come, first you. It's time to step into a new, higher version of yourself. You might already feel this happening. Your angels are helping you ascend to a higher vibration, and you might be hearing the call to move a certain way, act a certain way, eat a certain way, be at a certain place. Heavy downloads. You might be getting heavy downloads, and for some of you guys, I feel that there's a baby that's supposed to happen. But at a certain vibration. Some of you guys know you want a baby, but it's like, heal first. You're supposed to be loving yourself right now. You're supposed to be healing your feminine energy, male or female. You're supposed to be healing your feminine energy right now. And I feel like there's a part of you that is kind of like hating on you. And I wouldn't even dare to say it's actually you. I feel like it's such a light voice now. The voice is so low. The voice is so low that it almost doesn't even exist anymore. You're working on it. Keep healing it. You might be doing something. I don't know what you're doing. Leave it in the comments. You might be doing something that is helping you heal this energy from the past. The good thing about it is, oh, this unevenness is getting to me. I'm starting to think it's like the camera and not the cards. But yeah, it's like whatever you're doing, you're finding new ways to heal this certain aspect of you, to see things differently, and your dreams are really revealing to you certain aspects of yourself, your magic. You're getting back to like your true essence when you're in your dreams. You might have dreams that feel really good. You might be waking up more rested, or you might just be waking up a lot from these very intense, vivid dreams. I'm also seeing that you're being called now to do work, like work on yourself. There's parts of you that have not been able to be expressed, and there's parts of you that need you to come back for it. Like, how am I hoping I'm saying that right? There's parts of your shame that now needs to come up to heal. There's people from your past who are going to pull on your energy to where you feel guilt or shame from elevating from. Your angels want you to keep going. The hardest part of your past is over. You were always meant to become aligned with the winds of change, is what I'm hearing. You were always meant to align with this, and so it's pulling you in the direction where you feel like you might be leaving people and things behind, but this is meant to happen. You're meant to curate this light within you. You're meant to learn how to, this version of you that's calling to you now. You're meant to identify it, but you're meant to, okay, it's like, how do I make you feel what I'm feeling? How do I say what I'm feeling so that you can understand this deeply? You're meant to shed your old skin through healing these past traumas, letting this shame go, letting this pain go, working through it, speaking life into your inner child. And as you do these things, after that layer of you is shed, that darkness, you have a fresh coat like of light within you. You're meant to look at this light and grow this light and decide who you are now and decide where you go now. You're going to free yourself. You're going to realize that who you actually are, not what you've been told, not what has been held against you. And as you go into this space, you're going to realize the possibilities that are open to you. You're going to choose a path of healing and healing others. And I feel like your nurturing energy is meant to help other people, like awaken other people or teach other people, something like that. And I feel like as you do these things, and it's going to change the way that you move about in life. That darkness and that doubt is barely going to exist anymore. You're going to be open to the knowledge that belongs to you of how to do whatever this work is that you're meant to do in the world. But it's like it came to you for you to do it for yourself first. Like, this healing path or whatever this journey is, like, it came to you for you to do it first. And then it's like, and then you're gonna go out. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you're gonna go within first, and then you're gonna go out and give this. I'm getting the energy of the Star card. You're gonna go out and heal it, and then heal other people. But like, this is a time of transformation for you. You would have already known that this was, you've already been thinking about this. You've already been, even for some of you guys, stressing about this for some reason. That's what I'm hearing. But I feel like it has, the stress is because you're breaking away from people. Like, you're walking away from your past, and you might be almost lonely for a while. There's people that you can't let back in, and you know this. But you're not, your spirit is bored here. You know what I'm saying? When I say bored here, I mean like at this frequency, at this vibration. You're ready to ascend now. You're ready to start healing. Your soul is ready to start doing this work. Like, the sadness is no longer allowed to be in control. The hurt, the pain, the shame, the trauma, it wants to be healed. It's like been knocking at your door for so long. And I feel like for some of you guys, it hurts. it hurts. It's like, and you don't want to open that door and those fears, and you might feel like something is after you in your dreams. I don't really know what this is, and it might be manifesting in other people, but it's really you, like forcing you to heal. Like you're going through trials in your dreams or something. Like let me know in the comments if you feel what I'm saying. But I'm getting like you're going through trials in your dreams to show you. You might be seeing things that you fear in your dreams. I don't know what this is, but it seems scary. Or being chased or running or hiding, but it's you. Even if it's manifesting with other people, it's just like bringing in your traumas and your fears to show you, like to face them, to not run away, to heal. It's connected to past pain, and so they're wanting you to heal and to go into a space of remembering your power or remembering your magic, and not be overcome by these emotions. Because just because you're not living in the past and you're blocking it doesn't mean that it's not playing on a loop in your subconscious mind. And so they're wanting you to face it, acknowledge him, acknowledge her, and validate him or validate her, and give your light to yourself first. Heal that aspect of yourself, because there is a path that's opening up where I don't care what you do, you're going to be bringing smiles to people's faces. You're going to be igniting people's heart, because you have to remember the intention in your work. It's not just about like, oh, well, I'm not a teacher. Oh, I'm not a reader, or I'm not a writer, or I'm not a singer. You might do something else that brings people to happiness. And the intention in your soul is going to do exactly what it's meant to do to help heal whoever this is. Like it's the intention in your soul that is going to wake these people up in a way that like you're meant to. Like this is specifically your path, and it was always going to happen to where you had to shed this old skin and walk away from whoever these old attachments are. They will have no more power over you. You are going to have clarity, and they are going to try to slip in. Those thoughts are going to try to slip in, but you will have your insight, your clarity, your mind will be so, you will see things so clearly. You're just going to understand completely what this was. And because you're going to remember yourself. Like you're going to remember who you are. You're going to remember a part of your essence that used to exist before this. And you're going to step into this so naturally. And you're going to be happy. This is like, you're going to do something that has to do with communicating. For some of you guys, you're going to be stepping out into like your true energy. This could be sexuality. This could be your true preference and what you want to do career-wise, where you really want to be, what feels like home to you, or what you want to say. You have something to say. And this is going to be something that you love to do. And I feel like you have like a Cinderella story coming. I don't know exactly what the Cinderella story is, but it feels like you might relate to the story of Cinderella. I don't know who you are, I don't know what it is, but leave it in the comments. But I feel like after being silenced, or after feeling like you were that black sheep, or that person who couldn't have a voice, or couldn't be this distinct or this different or this magical or this hopeful or manifest like this, you're finally gonna be the one where people look at and say like, wow, they didn't just heal from this, they evolved from, they transformed from this, and then they came back out into the world to give whatever your light is to people. This is like a time, I'm hearing like checkpoints, like there's spiritual checkpoints where you're like, okay, so you went through the trauma, checkpoint. Okay, now it's time for you to go through whatever this pain is, checkpoint. And then it's like, okay, so then you're going to have to go through being lonely, checkpoint. And then when you reach the next checkpoint of healing, checkpoint, but you're like running, checkpoint, you keep hitting the checkpoint where it's like there's no more time to run. You keep running and you're reaching this checkpoint again. It's time to go within. You're wishing for people, you're wishing for love, you're wishing for money, you're wishing for these blessings, but they're like, yes, all of that and more. You're gonna get all of that and more. But your vibration has to rise now. You have to lift your vibrational frequency, because those good things that are coming to you, you can stay, if you stay on the same frequency, you're going to attract love, quote unquote, and money, quote unquote, but it's going to be toxic. It's going to always go. It's always going to pour out, because you're still on the same frequency that you were before. So they're saying you have to raise your vibration and raise your frequency to that of love and being healed and happy, and choose that intention so that when love and money comes in, it stays, because it is now at a higher vibration. And so they're saying, so you're going within to heal yourself first, and then the things outside of you are going to change and they're going to rise and be uplifted. So follow the promptings of your soul at this time. If you're being called to take more walks, to drink more water, to diet, or not diet, but like juice or eat healthy or water fast, or whatever this is, to journal, to write your thoughts down, or to meditate, pay attention to these promptings, because I'm getting somebody spiritual baths, like speaking love into yourself. It starts with you. Don't go outwardly wanting this money and this love, because you're going to repeat a cycle of where you're going to get these things, but if no internal work is done, then none of these things have any true value, because you haven't found value within yourself first. So there's a heavy emphasis. The universe is very adamant and very serious, and it's almost like giving me the chills, because the universe is watching you in a way where you're almost being monitored, and this may result in you feeling a little jumpy. I don't know if you may feel like maybe you're looking over your shoulders, or maybe you're feeling like something is just there, like a presence, or you might be feeling like, you know, having dreams where you're running, or I don't know what it is for you, but the universe is on your ass, okay? And it's like being on your ass to the point where it's just like, okay, did you graduate from that checkpoint? Did you graduate from that checkpoint? Like, you have things to do, and the universe is fucking watching you, and your angels are watching you very intently right now, and very intensely. And I feel like you might feel yourself being watched, and you might be freaking out a little bit, because I'm literally getting chills right now. So just be mindful that your pain is also present too. Your fears are also present. So if it's feeling a little creepy that you might feel something, or it's like your pain, like the universe is watching what you're gonna do, then your pain and your past and your inner child and all that is watching, like, what are you gonna do, like, and so it's coming out as like the fear, remember, like I said, like your dreams, but really it's just your pain and it's wanting to be healed. You might be thinking like something's gonna happen again, or something's gonna happen, like, it's time to shed all this, because I'm getting tense in my shoulders. Like, you might be massaging your shoulders a lot lately, or you might be going to get a massage, or just getting tension headaches, or whatever it is for you. But yeah, it's time to release this so that it's not being housed in your body and in your energetic frequency anymore. It's time to let go of the stress. It's time to let go of these people. It's time to let go of this victim mentality. It's time to heal it, not just let go of it. Affirm it. Speak affirmations. Speak life into yourself. Do these things that you're prompted to do. Speak these affirmations, or do these spiritual baths and these cleanses, and cutting these ties with these people, and understand that the universe is at your hands. It's right with you, ready to co-create with you, but you have to raise your vibration so that everything within everything that you receive can come to you and meet you at your vibration. You cannot stay in the old. You cannot stay in the pain. You cannot stay in the past. You cannot stay in the woe is me. Or everything that comes to you will have that vibration attached to it, and you will repeat cycles of pain. It's time to rise into, like, raise your light. Learn what your magic is, evolve it, like enhance it, and use it to heal you, and then use it to heal others. And that childhood trauma is gonna really hit for somebody needing to go inside. And I don't mean go inside and hide, because you know what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all just straight up been hiding, running. It's time to go inside and see it. Like, they want you to see it. You have to face it. You have to see it. You don't have to be ashamed of it. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be, they want you to see it, because there's a part of you that hasn't felt seen. Like I'm saying it so intensely like that, because this is what it feels like. It feels like it's coming out like that, like yelling to be, screaming to be seen, screaming to be heard, screaming into a void where you weren't heard or seen then, and now you've gone into life not seeing it yourself, blocking it out yourself. It's like a desire within you to be seen and heard, and your outward surroundings maybe refuse to do so. So you silence that voice and that need, but it didn't ever go away. You just learned how to not show how much you needed it, and you silenced it so low that now when it's calling to you, you don't fucking listen. Like, it's like screaming. It's like a child having a tantrum. It's like a teenager having a tantrum. It's like an adult, like a vulnerable adult in pain, like screaming at you to see it. Like, I don't care if they don't see me, you need to see me. Like, I'm existing within you, and I'm screaming into a darkness, into this void, and it's mad, like it's angry, it's giving you these nightmares, it's showing you, but it's you chasing you, it's you, like, and it's manifesting in all these ways, and it's like needing to be seen. And even if it disrupts your dreams and gives you nightmares, it's just like, but you saw me though. You know what I'm saying? But now you know I'm here. But it's like, you think it's outside of you, it's inside of you. You think that this person or that person or this person did this to you or this person did to you. It's all a part of your pain and this cycle in your subconscious mind that's playing out, that's coming up to be purged, so that it's not repeated, even repeated within people who are coming to you to give you the vibration that exists really inside of you that's painful. So they're giving you this experience. They're giving you, essentially they're letting you experience you. Like, they're mirrors of you, of the pain that's inside of you. Like, if you don't feel like you're good enough, and they're coming out and treating you like you're not good enough. If you felt abandoned and you never dealt with those emotions, and people are coming into your life to mirror that and to abandon you, or to let you down, or to not let you feel seen, or not let you feel heard. It's like, heal it, purge it, and rewrite that story that's playing on a loop in your subconscious mind, and give yourself that validation, and show yourself that you're loved, and show yourself that you're magical, and show yourself that you're good enough, and that you can have this, and that you're worthy of happiness, and that you're worthy, and that you've always been worthy, even when these people, or in this childhood, or whoever this was in the past, maybe they shamed you, or some things are just, they feel like shame. Like, let it go. It doesn't exist anymore. It's breaking your heart. Like, and every experience that's coming to you is aiding and breaking your heart. Like, this is a major test, and I feel like the universe is watching this very closely. Your angels are intently watching this, a major transformation in your life that needs to happen. It's time to happen. It needs to be purged. It's happening for you. And this was a journey that you went on, and I feel your angels watching you, and I feel everybody, like the stars in the sky, like feeling for you, because in the past lives or past incarnations, I'm getting the feeling that you weren't able to reach this level of elevation, but you may have tried to, and something happened, or tried to, but this got to you, tried to, but they got to you, but tried to, but pain got to you, or tried to and trauma overcame you, or traumatic events around you overcame you, or people who brought you this traumatic demise, or whatever this is. And it's just like, they're all watching closely to see, like, if you get it this time, if you heal this time, if you purge everything this time, if you can let this go and restart the cycle, to rid yourself of this karma and transform out of this. Like, this is a big deal. You have your vibration it's not little, it's important. Your spiritual frequency, your celestial frequency has come down into this space. Oh my God, like, I feel like crying. This is like, okay, this feels like a soul who is masterful in the dimensions in which it originally hails from. You are originally from a place where you are like this god or this goddess, or this vibrational frequency that's almost a king, almost an emperor, an empress in the place that you come from. And you are aware that the frequency in this earth needs to be shifted. Whether you're going to be a teacher, whether you're going to be a healer, whether you're going to be a doctor, whether you're going to be a singer, whether you're going to be, it doesn't matter what it is. You were aware of the call, and your vibration was so vast, or your light was so vast, that you were like an angel when you came to this earth. But you've incarnated so many times, and maybe you were not in a soul level really. I don't think you had ever experienced a frequency like this. And you came here, and it took from you, and it broke pieces of your spirit, even though the universe knows who you are, even though where you come from, like, they know who you are. And like, you keep going back, and you keep going back, and you keep going back, but you're not just going back to heal, because you are meant to heal. It's like you had an oath, like you took an oath to reach this destination, to help uplift, like, humanity in whatever way you're meant to. And like, it broke you, and your magic and your light stood out in these different times that you incarnated in, and they took from you, or they destroyed you, or they came after you because of this light that they could see. And I don't think you were aware of, like, I'm getting like confusion, like how can it be this way? Like you might feel this way about Earth just in general. How can it just be this way? How can it be this painful and this dark and this? And I feel like a lot of different traumas that you went through towards the endings of all of your incarnations were pretty traumatic. And it's like you keep going back because you took this oath, and you're not just coming back to heal. You're coming back to collect those pieces of you, like that have been scattered and broken and dampened, and you're reincarnating into this life and you're doing it again. I feel like angels crying, like the stars like crying for you, but like being there for you and rooting for you and aiding you. And you might even be meeting strangers who bless you or smile or just want to be, but they're really people who, they're just like people who may give you something or be kind to you, give you words of advice or whatever it is. And it's like they all just want to be here. They all just want to be a part of helping you, even just making you smile, like for a moment. And maybe you never cross paths with them again, but they're all here like rooting for you. You might feel this deeply inside, like you might feel this, you know what I mean? It's very emotional, and the way that it's encompassing me right now is making me want to cry, but also I feel very sure that this is the message. And I'm gonna stop there because I feel like I'll never stop. I feel like I'll never stop. That's what I'm getting, like I'll never stop. And whatever this is, like they want you to accomplish it now. That's that feeling of where I was feeling like intensely watching you to where it's almost scary. You're getting a feeling of something very familiar happening, but now they're like, raise your vibration, like change it, like, and you keep going back, and it's like they feel admiration, and they're just like cheering for you. The universe is just cheering for you, and it's like you don't stop. You keep going back, and you're enduring so much, and they want you to just transform, like heal, transmute this energy. This is like Phoenix, okay? Like they want you remember freaking Phoenix and X-Men? Like they want you to just set like fire to, like, it's like this is like they're like, do you know who you are? Like come back. Like they want you to come back, like into this knowledge of who you are. Everyone is like, that's why they're removing people and obstacles and like cutting out people who's trying to come for you, and anybody in your past lives who you're trying to repeat. Like they're like holding off the water, like go ahead, do it now. Like this is what it feels like. Your angels like cheering and like fighting for you to get back, so that when you ascend, like you don't have any pieces left. You got it all, and you left your light here, and you left your mark here, and you fulfilled this oath, and you did it so many times. And like when you come back, like you're gonna go home, but when you go home, you left this mark. I'm getting like like this Batman symbol, but not like in the night sky. It's like in this beautiful sky. You left your light here, but you didn't leave your pieces here. Like you healed your pieces, and you can go back now. You don't have to go back. Like pieces of your magic haven't been dampened or like broken. Like you collected all of your magic and who you are and sense of self and identity and true essence. It's all yours again. Like you called all your power back. So when you go home, like you're done. Like you're done here. Like, you get to be like, oh, this is so like, wow. That was a channel message. I feel like I want to stay in this energy, but the more I stay in this energy, I feel like it's an addictive energy. Like I'll never stop talking. But as I come down from this, I feel like my spirit rose out of my body when I was talking, and was just like, oh, that was a feeling to be in. You need to meditate. You need to connect with that, because it feels good to be there. So I hope that was helpful to you. It had to be. It was just an impromptu reading. I already, or however you say that word, I did a reading, and I got ready to put my cards up, and all of a sudden I heard an owl like hooting, like an owl outside the window. And I was like, I looked over and saw this deck, and I was like, I'm supposed to do a reading, and this is not about anything but you. And the owl literally stopped hooting when I grabbed the deck. You are something special. You are something special, okay? So anyways, if you like this video, feel free to like the video. It's gonna help this get out to whoever it needs to get to, or comment, subscribe, whatever. It's gonna help push this out to who needs to hear this, just like you needed to hear this. But yeah, all right guys, Until next time.